man in Maine decided that after robbing a bank, the smartest move he could ever make was going back to his home and posting on Snapchat that he was going home and he had all the money that he had just stolen from the bank. Now, you may be asking, why did this man do this? Well, frankly, I have no idea. Because this is just about as smart as standing up and screaming to the world saying, I just robbed a bank. Now every man in the police force possible, come and get me!
Here I come.
Well, within a few hours, the man was apprehended and is now facing 30 years in jail for aggravated murder, robbery, and other charges.
Mortal Kombat 10 is featuring some new gameplay mechanics, such as being able to choose between 3 variations of multiple characters. For example, Scorpion's ninjutsu variation allows him to use his swords in combat. His Inferno variation allows him to summon a demon which attacks enemies from multiple directions. These variations allow for enhanced gameplay. Mortal Kombat 10 features not only a ton of new gameplay mechanics, but also some new characters such as the Predator and Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th series. And it promises to be a very exciting game, and it is due to come out on April 14th.
Welcome to Walking with Fitz. I'm Fitz. Let's start walking. Can you smell it? No, you probably can't because you can't smell madness. But March Madness is right around the corner. The tournament has started. Yeah, that's right. Walking with Fitz. The March Madness NCAA men's basketball tournament. The pool is down to 64 teams. The second round of the tournament, actually, where they knock it down from 64 to 32, is underway. The number 1 seeds are Duke, Villanova, Wisconsin, and Kentucky. Kentucky is undefeated. They're the first team to go undefeated in the regular season since the 1976 Duke Blue Devils. So I went to campus and asked you what your Final Four was. Hey, Nico, who's your Final Four?
I have Wichita, Kentucky, LSU,
Canada.
forgot the third one.
Iowa State all the way!
Who do you have winning the thing?
LSU, baby, all the way.
All right. Hey, hold it down. All right.
Yes.
Who do you have winning?
I have my friends at Villanova.
Explain.
That's my own! You got the cheese! Oh my God!
Who are you picking Final Four?
Iowa State.
Kentucky,
Arizona.
Duke.
definitely Kentucky.
Arizona, Duke.
Gonzaga all day. Kentucky. Iowa State.
LSU is actually in the tournament this year. We didn't totally suck this year. LSU made it. We're actually halfway relevant.
LSU gonna play Villanova. We're gonna lose.
Yeah, we're gonna lose to Villanova. That's pretty understood. Is there anybody that doesn't honestly think Kentucky's gonna win?
Aggies all the way.
Gonzaga all day.
Why Gonzaga?
Because biggest underdog in the world.
Actually, Auburn's pretty down.
I need help.
Hey, you're a Final Four.
My Final Four. I got Iowa State. I got Oklahoma. I got Kentucky.
Alabama.
And then
Penn
out of
State.
my bottom left, and then you can give me Florida State University winning it all.
Florida State isn't even in the tournament, but let's keep walking. Me personally, my Final Four, I've got Kentucky, I've got Virginia, I have Wisconsin, and I have SMU as my sleeper pick in the Final Four. I think Duke is a good team. Duke's a good team. They'll make the Elite Eight, but they're only about 8 men deep. They're not going to be able to handle it. They're a young team, and young teams don't typically do well in March Madness. Mississippi State isn't in the tournament.
What?
Ole Miss is, if that's what you're saying.
Mississippi
Ole Miss is in the tournament.
Mississippi State all the way.
Ole Miss. Delgado?
No.
All right, we all know that Delgado is going to win the NCAA tournament, so let's just quit talking. Walking with Fitz is over.
Is this
I'm
the
Fitz.
real
We'll see you
Fitz?
next week.
Hey guys, I need you to do a project about arts.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure, coach. Okay.
I wonder if there's any art on the World Wide Web.
Yeah, check the World Wide Web. Oh hey, look what I found.
Claude Monet's Sign near Giovanni from 1885. Cool.
Ever notice how the net has nothing about Indian art?
Maybe we can do a presentation on Indian art and upload it to the cloud for all the world to see.
The majority of Boston residents, even though the Boston Marathon bombing was terrible, many Boston residents still believe that Boston Marathon bomber Yezhorka Sharnov should not receive the death penalty, despite numerous files that he set the bomb there, set it off, killed his own brother to try to get out of it, and openly admits that he was the terrorist behind this. A random telephone survey of 504 Boston residents took this survey, and around 60% said that he should have life in prison, and less than 10% said that he should receive the death penalty. In the survey, 230 of the people were from Boston, and yet those people had a death penalty, whatever you call it, of less than 5%, which makes it actually much more common for the people outside of Boston to think he deserves the death penalty. While Massachusetts does offer the death penalty, no death penalty has been given in 60 years. Therefore, people are kind of against it in the state. And in fact, 80% of people from Boston who took the poll said that he should just have life in prison.
Hello and welcome to Guerilla Wolves Movie News. I'm Parker Lehman. Now I was going to talk about Cinderella, but I'm going to decide to preserve what little masculinity I have left and just say it's an 8 out of 10 and move on. Instead, I'm going to mix it up a little bit and review the Merriam Players production of Godspell. What? What do you mean I can't do that? What do you mean I'm biased because I'm in the play? I don't follow. Okay, I'll try to keep this review as objective as I can because, who would want to waste money on a garbage play? Which, thankfully, this is far from. This show is jam-packed with a certain old-school whimsicality that's hard to find anywhere nowadays, and it features stellar performances from its student cast. The music is pretty great, too, as far as show tunes go. The only gripe I would have would be the rap segment, which, as a hip-hop fan, I did not enjoy. But the rest of the music is darn near perfect and actually pretty moving at times. Some of the major songs are performed by St. Paul's own Sam Jaberja, Casey Fitzmaurice, Bradley Del Rio, Justin McCleskey, Ross Albritton, and Shane Davies. Undoubtedly, the best scene of the play is the beautifully executed crucifixion finale. The scene is lit in stark blood red, and the entire cast gestures desperately to Jesus as he's dying on the cross. So in short, this play is undoubtedly a 10 out of 10. Go see it as soon as you can. Until next time, I'm still Parker Lehman!
Stop singing!
You want action?
Storm the studio.
So I think we can all agree that we love reboots. We would love to see our old classic movies, TV shows, or video games come back to modern times. Well, I will admit not all reboots have worked out the way we want it to. There are still some that we really enjoy seeing back on the big screen. Now, the one I want to talk about is the Fantastic Four. Now, the Fantastic Four was already made into a movie a couple years back, but apparently that didn't go so well. So they're trying a new style, a new cast, and sort of a whole new plot. So the teaser trailer was recently released a couple of months ago, and I just have to say, this looks very cool. The new style, the new design just blows me away. The way it looks like, it really just looks how Fantastic Four was meant to be. And now that we have a new sort of format for it, this is pretty much how Fantastic Four was meant to be. And now that we have a new sort of style for it, I think this could turn out to be a very cool movie. Well, it was directed by the guy who directed X-Men Days of Futures Past, so there's a lot of hope for this movie.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Fashion with Falgoo. And I'm here to bring you spring essentials that you will not be able to find anywhere but the places I tell you. Let's start. Put those cashmere sweaters away and time to bring out the linen. This spring, let's look at 4 essentials that you must have. First, let's start with Coach. Coach just released a new Americano collection, starting with wallets, to handbags, to clothes, to shoes, and to belts. I just bought one of the wallets for a pretty reasonable price. Next, let's look at Brooks Brothers collection, the new white linen suit, the Gatsby collection, which is phenomenal, with the white linen 3-piece with a gold tie. In addition, they also added the white and brown wingtips, a pretty phenomenal spring choice. Now, let's look at the third important key fact for this spring, the American dress shirt, a new pattern which they just released this 2015 from brands such as Vineyard Vines, Brooks Brothers, Polo, and even Walmart. The next most important aspect to your summer essentials is the Sperry shoe by Brooks Brothers. It has the same pattern as the dress shirt from previous, and it still gives you a cool summer look. That's all for Fashion with Falgoo. Don't forget, dress classy.